I've been thinking a lot about the Islamophobia and anti-Muslim hatred that is now infecting every part of our politics, of our local politics, of our national politics, and of our geopolitical international politics. I've been thinking about the shooting at the San Diego Islamic Centre this week. The three brothers who put their lives on the line, put their bodies in front of the children to save their lives, and stopped a greater tragedy from occurring. And in this climate, their courage, their faith, their strength, many people will not recognise or see. I've been thinking about the genocide at Srebrenica almost 30 years ago now. The Bosniaks who were massacred, not just at Srebrenica, but that's the genocide that was recognised. And I've been thinking about where this cancer spreads from, and whom we owe it to. There was a reason why so many of us begged our local councils to make ceasefire resolutions when our governments refused to. There was a reason why we asked our local politicians to step up to the plate when our national politicians lacked the strength of will, lacked the moral fibre, lacked the courage to do so. In Makerfield, in the by-election right now, there is a reform candidate, that the leadership of reform knows perfectly well has more than a passing nod with fascists. But they'll allow it. And they'll allow it because Restore Britain is running a candidate. And they want the fascists to know that they see them, they acknowledge them, that really, truly they stand with them, and that later on down the line when they're in government. Of course, if their candidate loses, there'll be some reason to expel him, boot him from the party. Nigel Farage is a canny politician, but he is not a man of honour. There is across the West, across every country in the West, the same big fire of bigotry that gripped Europe in the late 19th and early 20th century. And we know where that ended up. We have to do something now. We have to change our trajectory now. We have to have more moral courage and more moral fibre than this, because I can assure you it is not Islam that is the problem. It is not Islam that is the issue. If you actually knew or understood anything about it whatsoever, you would understand that. It is those who are as bigoted and as prejudiced and as hateful towards it as the anti-Semites were in the early 20th century towards Judaism, that are the problem. It is always the racists that are the problem. It is always the fascists who are the problem. It is always the bigots who are the problem. Don't ever let it get twisted up.